Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the English news of Binh Phuoc radio, television station and newspaper. I'm Ngọc Thủy, presenting you top story as usual. Binh Phuoc leaders work with Vietnam Rubber Group. Binh Phuoc's urban technologies and equipment e-commerce platform. Rams Minister received Laos State Inspection Authorities delegations. More than 3 million passengers have traveled the Hanoi Metro. Ladies and gentlemen, leaders of Binh Phuoc Provincial People Committee recently held a working session with leaders of Vietnam Rubber Group.
Leaders of Binh Phuoc Province and the Vietnam Rubber Group discussed matters of concern and agreed on the location, area, policies, and adjustments of land laws to be handed over to the province. Lê Thanh Hưng, member of the board of directors and general director of the Vietnam Rubber Group, affirmed that the group stands side by side with Binh Phuoc on its development path. We will support and zones of land lots for the province to build public works and welfare and national defense facilities. Truyền, chairwoman of the Binh Phuoc Provincial People's Committee, expressed the wish that the Vietnam Rubber Group will continue to stand with the province and ask its affiliates to join hands with the provincial sectors to address bottlenecks.
Some 99.2% of households in Binh Phuoc province now access to electricity, and the provincial power sector is working towards increasing the rate to the 99.3% by the end of the year.
According to Binh Phuoc Power Company, as of the end of April, 265,410 out of the 267,490 households in the province had access to electricity, or 99.2%. In the first 5 months of the year, the company added 5,000 new customers compared to late 2021, accessing both households and non-household power. By the end of this year, it hopes to have 15,000 more customers compared to 2021. 99% of power bills are now settled by cashless payments.
The Department of Science and Technologies of Binh Phuoc Province has launched a technology and equipment e-commerce platforms as part of activity to mark the Vietnam Science and Technology Day in 2022.
10 symposiums will be held while more than 50 types of technologies and equipment are scheduled to be on display on the platform. The move is expected to have management agencies monitor transactions via the platform, select modern technologies and discard outdated ones. Data from platform can be used to evaluate technology trends in order to direct research and development for local production. The launch of the platform aims to improve capacity and play a role as an intermediary point of the science and technology market, as well as bolster trade and technology transfer between organizations, units, and businesses in the province.
Phú Riêng district has brought positive results in socio-economic development in the first 5 months of the 2022, most notably in the state budget collections.
It collected 143.3 billion Vietnamese dong, or $6.18 million for the state budget in the opening 5 months of the year, or 56.9% of the annual target. The issuance of the land use right certificates for forestry land hit 65.24% of the annual target, while 99.15% of local families have access to electricity, and the poverty rate remains at 0.4%. All children of eligible age attend kindergarten or primary or secondary school, and 99% of households have access to clean water. Due attention has been paid to sanitation and agricultural economic development.
Now let's take a look at the top stories around the country. A high-ranking delegation of State Inspection Authority of Laos has a working visit to Vietnam on June 1st.
At the government's headquarters, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh received the Lao delegation headed by Kham Phan Phomaphat, President of the State Inspection Authority of Laos. Prime Minister Chinh expressed his belief that the working visit of the Lao guests will contribute to further strengthening the special relations between two countries, as well as the cooperation between two inspection agencies. It will also help prepare for the upcoming activities of the two countries' leaders, especially those to commemorate their Friendship Year 2022. For his part, Kham Phan Phomaphat, who is also in charge of the Lao Party Supervision and Inspection and Anti-Corruption, stressed that he will try his best to enhance the comprehensive cooperation between two sides, contributing to promoting the special friendship between two parties, states and peoples of Laos and Vietnam.
Vietnam were the top recipients of the Japanese visas last year, with a total of 15,430 people obtaining the official marks in their passports.
The statistics at the Japanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Vietnam, China, and the US accounted for around 40% of the total numbers of visas issued by the countries last year. Accordingly, Vietnamese nationals secured 17% of the total visa issued, followed by Chinese with 14% and Americans with 10%. All embassies, consulates, and consular offices of Japan issued 90,300 visas last year, a decrease of 92% from the previous year. The reductions were attributable to strengthened border control measures against the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. Among the overseas diplomatic establishments, the Embassy of Japan in Vietnam, the Philippines, and the Republic of Korea issued the highest number of visas.
The total import and export values of agroforestry aquatic products in the first 5 months of 2022 has been estimated at $41.3 billion, up 8.6% year-on-year, according to the Ministries of Agriculture and Rural Development.
Of the total, export turnover was estimated at $23.2 billion, up 16.8%, while imports reached $18.1 billion, down 0.3%. 9 product groups surpassed export value of $1 billion, namely coffee, rubber, rice, cashew nuts, fruits and vegetables, shellfish, shrimp, wood products and production materials. Regarding export markets, the value of agricultural, forestry and narcotic product exports to Asia accounted for 41.6% of the market share, America 30.4%, Europe 12%, Oceania 1.7%, and Africa 1.5%. The US were the largest importer, with turnover hitting nearly $6.5 billion, accounting for 28% of the market share.
Statistics from Hanoi Metro company showed that from its first day of commercial operation in November last year to May 26, more than 3.1 million passengers had used the Cát Hà Đông to 8 line.
The average number of daily passengers ranges from 21,000 to 22,000 on weekdays and 25,000 to 30,000 on weekends. The number of people using the railway line has increased 2.5 times compared to when the service first opened, when social distancing rules were stricter. The train is on schedule 99.98% of the time. Daily passengers with a monthly pass account for 60% of travelers and up to 80% during rush hours. Explaining the reason behind the increase in numbers, Hanoi Metro General Director Vũ Hồng Trường said that people have seen the railway line as convenient, stable, and unaffected by traffic jams, which will gradually form a metro control. People using the train have become more accepting of walking a long distance to get to the stations. After boarding the metro line, they can then transfer to connecting buses at these stops. The regular has brought positive initial results, contributing to reducing road congestion along the route during rush hours.
The Central Highlands province of Đắk Lắk is working on a number of measures to promote its tourism sector, which has been hit hard by COVID-19 over the past 2 years. Of particular note, experience answers tourism is being paid due regard as it is related to the recovery of local tourism.
While at Sa Long, Dre New, and Dre Sap waterfalls, 25 kilometers from Buôn Ma Thuột city, visitors can also take part in exhilarating activities such as riding a bike from Dre New to Sa Long, rowing a boat from the Serapov River, and trekking and camping. Tours also help visitors gain a better insight into the cultures of the Ede and mono-ethnic groups. Meanwhile, when taking a trekking tour to Chu Yang Lak and discovering Binh Phuoc waterfall, visitors will be taken to all the interesting sites by local people, such as a mono village, a cocoa plantation, and Lak Lake, among others.
I learned a lot of things and made new friends, and I feel like I can conquer myself after taking this tour. I think such tours should be promoted further, since Đắk Lắk boasts many stunning natural landscapes.
Many tourists come here for experimental tours. The tours are suitable for young people, but older people can also take part if they are in good health. We prepare all of the safety gear and equipment for our guests.
Together with developing experiential tours, travel companies in Đắk Lắk are also building better accommodation and branching out tourism in tandem with agriculture. Such moves are being accelerated with a view to recovering the local tourism sector.
That's all for today on Bình Phuoc Radio, television station and newspaper news. Once again, thanks for your watching and goodbye for now.